Hello everybody, this is Nikki with mytimescrapper.blogspot.com, and I'm really excited to be here with you today, making my second YouTube video ever. So I'm excited to share my mini album that I made, and hopefully everybody will enjoy it and maybe get some ideas from what I've put together. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a chipboard mini album that I put together for my friend Bethany that is getting married this weekend. And so I'm really excited. Her colors were kind of a brown and burgundy reddish color, and I saw this paper stack and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's called La Creme, and it's from Die Cuts with a View. And the stack I got is an 8x8, and it is printed cardstock and paper with flocking, and it is absolutely beautiful. So this is an example of one of the flocked pages, and it's definitely cream cardstock, so it's not white. So if you're looking for something white, this is not what you would want to get. So, but it's beautiful. So all the black on here is the flocking, and it's very high quality. I've been making this album for the last couple weeks, and I've, touched it all over, rubbed it on things, I've glimmer misted it, and the flocking does not come off at all. So after I cut it and I would use it on my craft sheet and things, it wouldn't leave behind black flocking, and so I was really excited about that. It's very high quality. So this is the paper stack, and they're all different kinds of papers in here. Like I said, it's cream and black, and this is flocked flowers here on the side. So it's absolutely beautiful, and I made this entire mini album, and you can see that I still have a number of pages left. There's 48 sheets in here. So this was really exciting for me, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. It was $14.99, and they were 50% off that day. So I was really excited to get this, and I didn't really know what I was going to do with it, but as soon as I decided to make a mini for my friend, I knew that this is what I was going to use. So all of the papers throughout the mini are made from that stack. So this is my mini, and to be honest with you, I don't know what the measurements of it are. I had some pieces of medium weight chipboard left over from another project that I did, and so I just took the biggest piece that I had, and I kind of cut everything to match it, and then I just glue my papers on from the big 12x12 or 8x8 sheets, so I don't actually measure the papers, but if you would like to know how wide it is, I can measure it for you. If you want to just leave a comment, I can measure it, and I can let you know the dimensions of the book. So as I said, this is made from medium weight chipboard, just regular craft chipboard, and I cut it down. Then I covered each page with the paper from the stack and sanded, and then I inked the edges of each page with Tim Holtz Distress Ink, the black, and I don't know right off the top of my head what it's called, but I can tell you real quick. So I inked each page with the black ink, and so you can't really see the craft cardstock, so then that way the brown doesn't show. Oh, Black Soot is what it's called, if you'd like to use that. So I bound the book. I used my Crop-A-Dile and just measured in about 1/2 inch and did a hole in each page, and then I set a black eyelet so that the ribbon wouldn't pull through. And then I just bound my book with some sheer ribbon that I had in my stash. So I used some binder rings. I was playing around with some things, and I really just decided that this was going to be my favorite. So that's what I decided to use. And I just attached a charm here that I actually got at Walmart in our clearance section for like $1.20, I think it was. So I attached that on there for her. And so this is the front page, and down here is the flocking part. And I did glimmer mist every single page, and so on this page I used Marshmallow, and you can kind of see it there in the background. And then I used some Say It With Pearls on here, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And some flowers, and again, I'm sorry, I'm not really sure where I got these from. I actually want to say that I got these at our Walmart here in town, but they were left over from another project that I did, and I popped this one up a little bit higher so that it sets up off the page. And my friends' names are Bethany, and then she's Mary and Carl, so I put their initials here as kind of the title of the book. I sort of wanted to keep it simple. I'm sorry, I hit the camera. So on the inside here, this is the first page, and again, the paper in the background I glimmer misted with marshmallow. And then I took this piece of glitter cardstock, and this was from a mat stack that I had. It was actually a Christmas mat stack, and it's actually a red piece of cardstock, bright red, as a matter of fact, and it has the glitter on it already. And I took my current alcohol inks, and it's an earth tone, and I just took my applicator and I put some alcohol ink on there, and I just spread it around, and it does get kind of sticky because of the glitter, so you kind of have to watch out, but this is what I came up with. It's kind of like a burgundy, and I think it's really beautiful. It has some, you can see some of the brush strokes, and it sort of looks like feathering. It's actually kind of pretty. And so I took some more sheer ribbon down here, and these are some felt brads that I put on, and I left this open in case you would like to put a picture there behind that ribbon. And this is the second page, and again, the back is glimmer misted, and then the front here I used the border paper that is there, and I made the tags to go in here. And this was kind of a really cool idea that I did. So I don't have a lot of glimmer mist. I only spend so much money on scrapbooking every month. So what I did to get some of these burgundy colors is I took, so for instance here, I took this lace, and this is actually white lace that I have, and I glimmer misted it first, one coat, with the Viva Pink Glimmer Mist, and that's the color that I have. And so I glimmer misted it with this once, and as you can see, they're definitely different colors. So I dried it, and then I misted it again and dried it. And then what I did is I took Coffee Shop Glimmer Mist, which is kind of like a bronzy, it's not extremely brown, it's kind of like a bronzy shimmer, and I sprayed it just lightly one time really quick, and this is the color that I came up with. It's kind of a burgundy, and I did it on this fiber up here too that started out as white, and I dried it, and it just turned out really pretty. I was really excited with it. And then just the back for some journaling. And this is the second tag that's in there, and this is some blocked paper here. And I just put a flower brad on there, and the back, I glimmer misted some black paper with the Viva Pink to kind of give it a red shimmer. And then this is the other tag here. And again, I did that same technique as I did on the Christmas red cardstock over here. This was a white piece of white glossy cardstock, and I just took my current alcohol ink, and I just rubbed it on there and let it dry. And then this is the back, and I did some journaling stamping there so that she can have a place to write. And then this flower over here, again, I used that same technique as on the ribbon. So I've coated it twice in Viva Pink, and then I did it once in Coffee Shop. And there's two flowers here, and they came out very burgundy and very pretty, and I just used a little pearl brad there in the middle with some blue. So this is the third page, and this is probably my favorite page. It's probably the least amount of embellishments on it, but I just think it is so elegant. So this paper back here in the back is flocked, and I love to spray my glimmer mist on this flocked paper. It just really in person adds the extra glimmer on there, and it just makes it so beautiful. And you can kind of see on the flowers here how they shimmer. It's just gorgeous. So again, I did the same technique on this ribbon, on this lace here, and I left it open for her if she would like to put something behind there. And then I just used a really pretty brad here.